Look, if you take away guns, she wants to take away everyone's gun. If you take away guns, can't do it.
It is fascinating to watch in real time how the pro-life crowd will continue digging themselves a deeper hole by giving a full-throated endorsement of the Second Amendment like the former president did here. His followers in lockstep with the message.
There's a sign here, it says pro-life, pro-Second Amendment. You consider yourself pro-life?
Definitely.
And you're pro-Second Amendment?
Yes.
Guns is the leading cause of death for children 1 to 17. Is supporting guns a pro-life thing?
Yes.
I would love to hear how the two mesh together because, let's be honest, in reality, they don't. It's just another recycled Republican talking point to symbolize patriotism and God when the man they worship doesn't believe in either.
You see, the left is loaded with demons, and those demons project on everyone else what they secretly are all about. I don't think it's people anymore. I think you're dealing with demons talking through people.
Shockingly, this is the dude Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, a Peter Thiel beneficiary, decided to tour with. His name, Lance Wallnau. Here's his followers speaking with Jason Selvig of the Good Liars.
There's a pastor speaking here. He's been very, very outspoken about his disdain for Kamala Harris, and he has accused her of being part of the occult. Do you believe that Kamala Harris is part of the occult, part of witchcraft?
No, I think she is the devil.
What do you think is going to happen if Harris is elected?
The United States is over.
Over?
Yeah. I don't see how we could recuperate from another 4 years of this garbage.
Do you think Satan will be involved in that in some way?
Satan's involved in everything.
It's weird to hear this, as many on the left share the same feeling on Trump winning.
I pray for this man. Lord, I pray you take the smell of smoke, the disappointment, the bitterness, the anger, the feeling of betrayal and loss. That it must be a terrible thing, Lord, to actually feel as though you've been stolen an election and that the nation that you love is suffering with it.
Had no idea God rooted for teams such as Republicans and Democrats. Wallnau is kind of giving the game away here.
Do you believe Kamala Harris is a witch?
Yeah.
You think she's a witch?
Yeah, I do.
Like an actual witch that practices witchcraft?
No.
Oh.
She's just goofy. She's crazy.
Did you know the pastor said that she was an actual witch?
No, I didn't hear that.
It's true. Wallnau did say this.
Do you believe Kamala Harris is a witch?
I don't know if she's a witch. I think she's something that rhymes with witch.
A new directive from Oklahoma's top education official requires all public schools to teach the Bible and the Ten Commandments starting in the fall.
Just another sign of how backwards our society is going. The separation of church and state appears to be no more, depending on where you live in this country.
Do you think the Bible should be taught in schools?
Yes, that's how it originally began.
You think the Bible should be taught in public schools in the United States of America?
We should have it should be like Lee Vance was speaking about choice for schooling.
So in public schools, they should teach the Bible as history, but in what class? In history, science, where?
I think putting the Ten Commandments out and giving people morals and values.
Do you think that the Bible should be taught as like a history book in schools, like as history, Noah's flood, the earth beginning maybe several thousand years ago? Do you think that should be in history and science?
Yes, but yeah.
So like the Bible is a history book and taught to children.
It tells our history, correct, yes.
So do you think there should be books that are banned in school?
Banned, as far as I know, the ones that teaches, I don't know, I say all the right words, pornographic books should be banned in school, yes.
A book that has daughters having sex with their dad, should that be banned in school?
Yes.
So a book that has two daughters getting their dad drunk, having sex with them, that book should be banned in schools.
No, the Bible should not be banned.
Oh, okay.
They're telling histories of what really happened.
That is a story in the Bible.
Yes, I know that is a story in the Bible.
You just said it should be banned.
No, the stories that are teaching them go back to your biblical values, the Ten Commandments. No sex before marriage. You wouldn't need all these abortion clinics to kill babies if there was no sex before marriage.
But sex with a dad, that story, that's okay for kids?
It's not okay.
It's okay to teach that to kids, that story? It's okay to teach that kid because it's in the Bible? The Bible should be taught in schools?
The Bible should be taught in schools, yes.
You're okay with
The
the
Bible.
kids seeing a story of two daughters having sex with their dad?
Yeah, because that's mild compared to what they put in the books today.
We'll circle back here because this conversation was mind-blowing.
And what you're seeing now is a real Jezebel. You're going to see a lot of people saying that. It doesn't, it's like Pentecostal 101 when you've got somebody operating in manipulation, intimidation, and domination, especially when it's in a female role, trying to emasculate a man who is standing up for truth.
Here's the scary part. Aside from the patent falsehoods in this man's rhetoric, I just don't know if he believes anything he's saying and if it's all performative. His stock has risen. He's made tons of cash recently. Regardless, you know who eats it up?
He said he believed that Kamala Harris was potentially a Jezebel who practices witchcraft. Do you believe?
I haven't heard that comment. I believe God uses people and Satan uses people. So there's good and evil in this world. So I vote biblically correct, not politically correct. So
You said you voted biblically correct, not politically correct.
Not politically correct. Not with the world's view. I am a Republican. I will vote. The Republicans, I believe in what their platform stands for. Not Camilla never seems to answer any questions. She just tells us.
Sorry, who?
Sorry, Harris.
Obvious tell right here.
The pastor that's speaking here at this J.D. Vance event, he said that Kamala Harris practices witchcraft. Do you believe that she's a witch?
No.
No.
No, she's just an evil person.
Evil, not a witch.
Well, actually, she's a puppet. Let's be real about it. Biden was a puppet. You know, they're not running this country. Obama's running this country.
Obama is in charge right now?
I believe so. Yeah.
Quick question. How do you reason with these people? Like, how do you reach them?
Do you believe Kamala Harris is a witch?
No.
Okay.
But I don't believe she has a real spiritual foundation, and that she is vulnerable to the influx of demonic energy.
We're going to make an important announcement today regarding the Bible and the Ten Commandments. My staff has been looking at Oklahoma statute. We've been looking at Oklahoma academic standards. And it's crystal clear to us that in the Oklahoma academic standards, under Title 70, multiple occasions, the Bible is a necessary historical document to teach our kids about the history of this country, to have a complete understanding of Western civilization, to have an understanding of the basis of our legal system, and is frankly, when we're talking about the Bible, one of the most foundational documents used for the Constitution and the birth of our country.
This is Ryan Walters, a MAGA stooge who serves as Oklahoma State Superintendent. His most recent request.
So remember back in March of 2024 when Donald Trump announced that he was selling the Trump Bibles for about $60? Remember he did the whole video about that? Well, now in Oklahoma, the head of their Department of Education, their superintendent, who's like an extreme MAGA guy, his name is Ryan Walters. So he's put out a bidding process right now because he wants to make sure that there are Bibles in every school in Oklahoma. So he wants to order 55,000 Bibles. And so he put out a request for proposal, RFP, but he tailored the request for proposal that the Bibles that will go in all of the classrooms in Oklahoma, which will cost about $3.3 million.
And it would, in theory, go directly to this man's pocket. Guys, it's all a grift, all of it.
Selling their kids for foreskins, that happens in the Bible. That's okay to teach kids that story?
I have never heard that.
Okay to teach kids that how to treat your slaves, that should be taught to kids?
The Bible should be taught.
In Leviticus, it says, if a man lays with a man, surely he should be put to death. Is it okay to teach kids in school that it's okay to kill gay people?
The Christians aren't the ones out there camping. You go to these other countries, they're the ones that you will be stoned to death for homosexuality.
You're okay teaching kids that homosexuality is punishable by death?
I'm okay with it in the Bible.
So are you okay with a story of a brother and a sister having sex together? Are you okay with that being taught to kids?
I'm okay with the Bible being taught. There's stories, these stories are on the news every day. Are you okay with that? Just because they tell what history,
So you're
what God wants for them.
All right, that's enough here. You get the point. The good liars are doing, sorry, MAGA folks, the Lord's work on the ground across this country. If you can, check out a show near you, follow along, and subscribe on their YouTube channel, Instagram for Reels, short form on TikTok, and please make a donation to their Patreon to keep the party going. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYT Sports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.